Hi guys, welcome back to Cosplay Extreme. I'd like to apologize for the length of time it's taken to upload another video, but I was trying to get the Claymore sword build finished, but things I've ordered in haven't arrived yet, so this weekend I actually took a drive out to Johannesburg to go and buy what I needed. So to make up for it, I decided we'll do something a little horny this time. Too much? Now that we know what we're building, let's get into the shopping list. So, we're going to need crafter's foam, a pencil, black marker, ballpoint pen, an assortment of crafter's knives, a pair of scissors, hot glue gun and glue sticks, PVA glue, an Alice band, pre-drilled or drill the holes yourself, some stiff wire, poster board, matte black spray paint, and a reference picture. So the first thing we're going to need to do is sketch out the pattern that we are going to use. So use your reference picture to come up with your design. You don't have to follow the picture 100%, be creative. Keep in mind that the horns of the Dead Master are actually spinal column vertebrae, so that is the shape you want to go for. Once you have a design that you like, snip it out in a general form. Now, once you've got that, you can start cutting out all the curvy bits with your crafter's knife. The poster board is pretty tough, so be careful not to slip and cut yourself. Now that you have the one side done, you can use this as a template to trace out the second horn on your poster board. Once you've cut them both out, you can then use the ballpoint pen to trace the shapes out on your craft foam. Be sure to trace out two pairs because the craft foam is going to be glued on either side of your poster board templates. Now that we have that done, we can now cut out the horns from the craft foam. That done, all we need to do is test fit, and it's going to go together something like this. Now grab your piece of wire and bend it in half, making sure to have it even lengths, and give it a quick twist just to make it a little bit more rigid. Once you have that done, you can bend it into the shape of the horn. Using your glue gun, glue that sucker down. Now that you have your wire in place, you can now start gluing the craft foam down. Using the hot glue, make sure to spread it evenly. Now if you take a look at this, it gives you a lovely ridge down the center of the horn. Best way to do this is to create a ridge of hot glue so that you can get the same effect on the opposite side. Then glue that side down. Next thing you need to do is just seal up the sides using, as I always do, hot glue. Just remember, you're not going to be able to get into all the nooks and crannies, but at least you'll have a nice rounded finish to all the high points. A quick test fit, and we're good to go. Mix up some PVA glue and water. Make sure that you get the consistency of milk. You can make it a little thicker if you like, it'll just take a little longer to dry. Using the PVA glue and water, coat the craft foam. What this does is it seals the foam so that you can get a nice clean finish when you spray this. While that's drying, grab yourself some sandpaper and just take that shine right off of that hairband. This will help your spray paint stick, and also I am going to be using some plastic primer on this piece, and that'll help a lot. Now that the PVA glue has dried up nice and tight, we can then tie these boys into place. Before we tie them down, we're just going to put a smidge of hot glue on the inside there, give it some support, pull it in, and then tie it down with a wire. One thing to note, when you tie these down, bend the wire in opposite directions. This will keep the horn straight up. Tuck that piece of wire away and then cover it up with hot glue. Do the same on the other side. Give it another ridge of hot glue, and this is what you end up with. Now we can go out and give this thing a coat of paint. Now that the Dead Master horns have got a coat of paint, this is what it looks like. Announcement time. We're going to be giving these away. All you need to do to get your hands on this is to click subscribe. Second of all, leave a comment down below saying that you want the Dead Master horns, and we will randomly select someone to send these off to you. A gift from me to you. Take it like that, yeah. See you next week.